Yeah, no, it went well. It was our third show. It was our third show. It was our third show. We had technical problems with the sound desk. You can't hold on to everything, can you? So yeah, don't.
Right, are we back?
Oh dear, you're going to be listening to this and you're going to be thinking, what a bunch of idiots. Seriously.
This is genuinely beyond our control.
Yeah.
The mixing desk just cuts out. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare with this broken mixing desk at the moment.
If we go back to talking, like we can't hear each other and
Cuts off basically.
Okay.
What do you think I did? Just look at it.
Don't look at it.
We should be getting a new one soon. Through the uni. They're trying to get funding for us. Because we're just starting out, but we need to get a committee going, which we haven't got going yet. But yeah, it's going quite well, but I think quite a few people have had problems.
We should talk about that when we get back in there. That's funny, it's pure comedy. We'll make jokes about it.
So in like 3 weeks' time, we're having a launch show, hopefully.
Some kind of event within the Students' Union. So probably on a Friday night or something when it's a bit busy. Hopefully get some of the people who are running their podcast to go up in the DJ box in the union and play a couple of the songs that's in their first podcast and explain a bit about what they do.
And then when it starts getting a bit bigger, try getting bands coming in and playing some live stuff and proper little studio going.
But also maybe some student bands, discussions and chat with students, information about what's going on in the union.
Maybe like a roundup of how the uni sports teams.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be quite interesting actually.
Yeah.
An audience with jam jar.
An audience with jam, that's
the new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because we could set
Because we've
up
conquered this now.
With teams set up that happen every week regularly, that people will be kind of students out there, the listeners will be building up a relationship with and will know what the show's about.
I think the podcast idea is pretty good, but obviously more frequent would be good.
Biggest listener.
Yeah, he's our biggest fan.
How are you?
He's the biggest fan. Do you want to autograph?
Great to meet you guys. I've been a massive show of the fan base.
Yeah, of course. I haven't seen you for ages.
It's a kind of potential listenership of 30,000 students, but also it's not going to be kind of password protected or anything, so it's not going to be only for students. So I'm hoping that people in the community might tune in, and also prospective students.
I think at the moment I'd be quite happy to have between 30 and 40, I reckon. That'd be really good.
I guess I'd like it if we could get a couple of hundred listeners.
But I'd like to get a few thousand listeners. I don't know whether we'll get that before the end of this year, but it's definitely something that I think it is achievable, to be honest. Once we get the message out and people start buying into it and talking about it.
I was standing thinking when we were doing it, I was thinking we're bombing along here. This is fucking amazing. We're creating great radio. Maybe I'll wait for BBC One, Radio 1, or Capital Radio. I was summing up my offers in my head, and then I realised, listening back, that it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
We're probably not even doing it right, to be fair. If I got a job, say at like the radio, like Radio 1 or something, or BBC Radio, to name anything, Heart Radio. If I got a job, I don't think it would probably completely different. I'm probably doing everything wrong, and they'll probably tell me to go away and get another job. But yeah.
Like my main hobby is definitely music, so it's quite cool to like play music to lots of people.
Like, I got into it because I thought, wow, that'd be quite interesting. Like the uni should have a radio. Lots of unis have radio.
A lot of other universities have got like 2 studios plus a kind of office to work from as well. So if we can get to that point in the next couple of years, that'd be great.
Everyone remember, www.twitter.com/jamjarradio. I've been Will Jarrett with Jamie Murphy and Ollie Reid.
Everyone else say bye.
Would you say bye for you together quickly?
Bye.
In a way, I didn't really want you to film this because you kind of seen behind the magic.